These are products I've recently used up, and today I'm doing speed reviews on all of them to share why they did or didn't work out for me. Some are holy grails I will always repurchase. Others maybe didn't work out so well. I'm keeping it quick and to the point today to go through all of this. I feel like these empties videos are really good indicators for what works and what doesn't, especially when you test as many beauty products as we do. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and let's get into it. I'll start with one of my holy grail concealers. This is Tower 28 Swipe All Over Concealer. I wear shade DTLA. I was scraping the sides, and of course I repurchased it because this is one of my holy grail concealers. I have very dry under eyes with texture and fine lines. I'm over 50. I'm very picky about what I put under my eyes. This is a very hydrating, creamy serum concealer with fantastic ingredients for the sensitive under eye area. It blends out effortlessly, and I can build it up to medium full coverage, and it just looks so beautiful on my under eyes, and it wears it beautifully all day. I don't think I'll ever not repurchase this concealer. Okay, this is my second jar of Medicate Advanced Pro Collagen Peptide Cream. I love this for a night cream. It's very nourishing and does fantastic things for your skin without feeling heavy or greasy. I do have another one ready to go, so I will be using this again, but I'm using right now the new Alba grinding cream. I've just really been liking that. But this has mini proteins, NAD, peptides, growth factors. There's just so many good things in here if you're looking to add to your anti-aging skincare routine. It goes way beyond just a moisturizer or a cream, and I love it. So yes, I would repurchase this. I have repurchased it in a heartbeat. I know I'm keeping this to very short speed reviews, so if you want to see more information about any of the products that I'm sharing, or if you want to shop them, I will have everything I'm sharing and wearing today linked for you in my description box, and as many products as possible also tagged through YouTube shopping. This is the Array Wash. This is a gentle cleansing shampoo for stimulating and preserving pigment. It's supposed to be great for all hair types. Now, this brand makes products for gray hair. I have not started fully going gray yet. I might get one or two very sporadically, so I'm not really the target for this shampoo. The brand sent me a few things, but I wanted to try it just to see how, it felt in my hair. It has peptides, antioxidants, and extracts, and it's supposed to stimulate cell production to combat signs of aging, resulting in pigment preservation and stronger, glossier hair. So I felt like it cleansed my hair nicely. My scalp gets irritated really easily. I get some itchy spots, and I do feel like they kind of flared up when I was using this shampoo. So this probably wouldn't be a shampoo I would repurchase. That is a very individual issue. This may not happen for anyone else. I think there are specific ingredients in some shampoos that do that for me, but if you're looking for just, a shampoo that cleanses and targets gray hair, this may be a line you want to look at. I just pulled out my empty cartridge case for my Dermaflash cartridges. That's the device I use for my peach fuzz on my face that I absolutely love because it uses sonic vibrations and it exfoliates too, which is so important because our cell turnover slows down as we age, and it just does such a great job of smoothing and removing peach fuzz. It's one of those products that you don't know until you know, so I will keep repurchasing these because I love my Dermaflash. I feel like Kopari KP Body Bumps Be Gone is always in my empties videos, which clearly means it's a holy grail product. I use this for my redness and my bumps on the back of my arms. Now I am rotating in Remedy's similar product right now. I do like their product, but I think I prefer the texture of Kopari. If you want to save money, I would say go with Remedy, but there's something about Kopari I'll just always go back to. So this has 10% AHA, volcanic sand, coconut shells, and green tea extract. This does a great job of physically and chemically exfoliating. It doesn't dry my skin out or irritate it in the process. It's just such a nice product without being oily or greasy. Christophe Robin Delicate Volumizing Shampoo with rose extract is supposedly one of Taylor Swift's shampoos, so I had to try it and see if it was any good. I also tried the conditioner. It takes me longer to use up conditioner than it does shampoo, so we have the shampoo here. Now, this has a heavy rose scent, so if you're put off by that, I would not try this. I have heard people say that a little bit goes a long way, but I felt like it took me quite a bit to get any sort of lather to sort of work it around my head. But it does give nice, delicate volume, I guess is what I would say. It cleanses without stripping, definitely doesn't weigh my hair down. It is a pricey luxury shampoo, so this is not something I would repurchase, mostly because it leaves that rose scent in my hair so heavily, and I don't typically wear rose fragrances, so it's just a scent that clashes with other things that I wear, and because of the price, I just have other shampoos that I feel I get more from, so this was just very okay, just not the shampoo for me. I didn't realize this Medicate serum was down here, or I would have talked about it when I talked about the cream, because I just feel like they kind of pair together. So this is the Medicate Liquid Peptides Advanced MP Anti-Wrinkle Serum. I have already replaced this. I am working on my next bottle now. This is that serum where you start to see soft changes after a few minutes and more dramatic changes over time with consistent use. There are fantastic ingredients in here. It's a 30% multi-peptide complex with growth factors. There are dual mini proteins and other ingredients here that actually make a difference. It's lightweight yet hydrating. It sinks right in. You can use it in the morning. It wears well under makeup. You can use it at night. This has been a staple in my routine since I first bought it. Love it. Soft Services Korea Cream Daily Softening Lotion for the Body. This is one of the first lotions I remember enthusiastically recommending for people who hate the way lotion feels on your body, because it just has that liquidy fluid consistency that absorbs right in, yet it hydrates so beautifully. It has 10% urea, 5% squalane, and 1% colloidal oatmeal. It's fragrance free, and it's just a beautiful product. Now, I've found some other milky, fluid, runny lotions that kind of fit the same criteria, that sink in beautifully, absorb, and hydrate really nicely too. I'm not someone that has a problem with the way lotion feels on my body. I really love feeling nicely hydrated, but I know some people do. So if you fall in that category, if you hate the way lotion feels, you might want to check this out. It is a really, really nice product. I have 3 staple hand lotions here that I would repurchase in a heartbeat. I'm very picky when it comes to hand lotions, hand creams. I want them to do something and feel nourishing and hydrating, but I don't want them to feel greasy or be overly scented. So we have the Prequel Hand Wrap Hand Shielding Lotion. This one is really nice. It has lipids and it just keeps your hands feeling nice and hydrated. And then we have 2 of the City Beauty Restoring Hand Treatment Lotions. This one not only hydrates, but there are ingredients in here that help with wrinkles and age spots. So it's great for those of us that are worried about aging hands. I have another Prequel product here, so let me just go ahead and talk about it. This is the Universal Skin Solution Dermal Spray for face and body. It's their hypochlorous acid electrolyzed water soothing mineral concentrate. I have raved about this. It just has such a fine mist, and I'm just a lover of hypochlorous acid sprays. Now, in some of my videos where I raved about this, I had comments where people were talking about how their nozzle just stopped working. It just clogged or something and it wouldn't spray anymore. I didn't have that happen with this one, but my second bottle, that happened. So it became completely unusable. So I've been using some other brands. I don't know if I would repurchase it for that reason. That's really disappointing. I mean, you want your product to work. This may come as a surprise, but I have not repurchased my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in Cupcake. I just have so many other blurring, translucent, mattifying, brightening powders here that I just can't justify it. So I'm using other powders instead. I know that's crazy because I feel like I've been using this for so long, but I felt like it was kind of time to move on. So that's where I am with this. Now, I raved about Summer Friday's Pink Dew Gel Cleanser and Moisturizer. Love them both. This is the cleanser. It cleanses without stripping and it's just beautiful. Absolutely love it. I would repurchase it, but I have so many cleansers in backup, in rotation, that I just cannot justify repurchasing it. But if you are looking for a really nice gel cleanser that doesn't strip yet cleanses thoroughly, this is a good one. I have two Benefit Precisely My Brow detailers here. I've talked about this countless times on my channel. One is in shade 3 and one 3.5. My brows are kind of dark right now, so 3.5 is what I've been reaching for. I do already have both of these in my vanity downstairs. This is a very, 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 very fine tipped brow pencil. I think it's 0.8 millimeters. It's what I use to recreate brow hairs as precisely as possible without using a brow pen, which takes longer. This is the best brow pencil I've found to do it. It glides on so nicely. It's not waxy. You don't need much pressure or it will break. I just use a very light hand and it works beautifully. This is a consistent repurchase for me. Glytone Exfoliating Body Lotion has already been repurchased. I'm already using it. It's downstairs in my bathroom. I have used other exfoliating body lotions with glycolic acid before, and none of them have worked as well as this. This has been worth every penny. My body skin was so dry. I don't know what happened over the past couple of years, but it just felt like other lotions and body creams, body oils that I was using, non-exfoliating ones, they were just sitting on top of my skin. They just would not absorb. I would apply them and an hour later, I would just have lizard skin on my legs and just my body. This has fixed that. It just has transformed my skin with some other things, but this has been a huge component. So unless something drastically changes, this will be in my life permanently. Lolavie Glossing Detangler. This is a spray. It has been a staple for me for a long time. It primes your hair, gives it shine, smooths your hair, and protects your hair. It's also a heat protectant. I have just been using some other things, so I have not repurchased this for the first time in a long time. It's not because it's not good. I've just been using some other things. So that just happens sometimes. I think I talked about that in my somewhat recent hair video. I'll have it linked up in the corner and down below. This eye cream is one I always feel guilty for recommending because it is pricey, but it is so good. I do have one in backup. So this is the Neocutis Lumiere Firm Riche Extra Moisturizing, Illuminating and Tightening Eye Cream. It has growth factors, peptides, and other ingredients that help with elasticity, firmness. They help stimulate collagen and help stimulate your own production of hyaluronic acid. This is one of the few eye creams I've really noticed a difference with. I need to pull my backup out because I miss it. I haven't been using it. I've been rotating some other things in, but this is so good at night or in the morning under makeup. It wears really well under makeup, even though it's creamy and hydrating. Neocutis is a dermatologist brand. It's carried in a lot of dermatologist offices and it's just really, really good. Living Proof Leave-In Conditioning Spray. This is a detangler. It also protects your hair from UV and from heat. I liked it, but after trying the Color Wow Miracle, I can't remember the exact name. I'll have it up here. I didn't look back after trying that one, and then I also tried the Remelia one recently and really liked that one. So I've been kind of alternating between those two. I do love a ton of Living Proof products though. I moved on from this one. There are always a few Living Proof Advanced Clean dry shampoos in my empties bin. There are a couple more. I don't just use this as a dry shampoo on dirty hair. Sometimes I use it on my clean hair at night very lightly so that I can go longer the next day and, not wake up with greasy, oily roots. There are ingredients or technology in here that actually remove odor, remove dirt. It actually cleans your hair and leaves it soft and shiny rather than coated with powders and chalky looking. It's just a really great dry shampoo that I refuse to be without. I probably should have used it today because it is really hot up here and my hair is just going limper by the minute. Oh, Salt and Stone Saffron and Cedar Body Wash. I love this so much, would absolutely repurchase it, but in a different scent. I kind of want to try something different. Although I'm using my Way body wash right now now just for summer. I love the lather in this. It's nice and luxurious. It cleanses your skin and moisturizes really nicely. Doesn't leave a film. There's a reason why so many people rave about Salt and Stone in general, not just the body wash, the deodorants, the lotions, all the things. This is a great unisex scent too, if you're looking for something like that. Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. This is one of those products I don't want to love, but I do. It's pricey, but it is a fantastic texturizing spray. The scent is also really nice. It gives volume and piecey texture without being gummy, without weighing my fine hair down. Well, obviously it doesn't weigh it down since it gives a volume. This is a product though that I repurchase when it's on sale because it is pricey, but it's been worth it every time. And this is Amika the Shield Anti-Humidity Spray. I have raved about this countless times on this channel. I live in one of the most humid places in the United States here in New Orleans, and I have used this off and on for years. There was a time when I thought it was discontinued and I went in full panic mode. I don't have naturally straight hair. It frizzes up if I go outside and it's humid, and this has saved me so many times. You can use it on wet or dry hair. I've repurchased it several times and I will continue to repurchase it. Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. This is a really nice cleanser. I didn't think I was going to like it at first. It has kind of an earthy scent to it that I really actually like. I find it quite nice. It cleanses effectively, rinses away nicely. It doesn't strip my skin. I feel like this would be really nice across all skin types, and I've used it up. I would definitely work this back into my rotation for sure. Let's talk about some mascaras. First, we have Judy Doll Curling Iron Mascara, which has this teeny tiny curling iron wand is what they call it. You can get it right at the base of your lashes, and it just gets in between each lash and it really holds your curl. I have repurchased this several times. It's a great base layer, a priming layer before non-waterproof mascaras if your lashes don't hold a curl like mine don't. It's also great by itself if you want a more natural look. I find it's more difficult to find these days. Another mascara I like for the same purpose as a priming layer, as a lower lash mascara, and by itself as a more natural looking mascara is L'Oreal Telescopic Waterproof. It also has a nice skinny wand that's great for all those purposes. So this is a pretty consistent repurchase for me too. Now, a mascara that didn't work out for me the way I thought it would is the waterproof version of MAC Stack mascara. I really love the non-waterproof version, but this just didn't really do it for me. It just was kind of clumpy, and I don't know, I just didn't really like the waterproof version. Sometimes the waterproof version of your favorite mascara just doesn't work out the same way, and I just never liked the way my lashes looked with the waterproof version. Persona mascara is one of my favorite mascaras, maybe of all time. You wouldn't think it would do much with this type of, I'm going to say moderately thin, moderately curved wand. Now this is in here because it expired, not because it's completely empty, and I have already replaced it. This brown is really nice too. I do have it in black and brown, but what I love about this is not only does it hold my curl, but it gives me really nice length and volume that I can just apply quickly and wear it during the daytime, or I can layer it and get really nice dramatic length and volume. It never flakes, it never smudges. This is pretty much my go-to mascara for any occasion, and I love it. I refuse to be without it. This is probably the mascara that I reach for the most. And Jones Road mascara, I remember talking to you about how surprised I was how much I like this mascara and how much length and volume it gave, because I feel like the brand is a more natural brand. It has this fluffy curved wand and it gives a lot of length and volume. Now it's not waterproof, so I do need a priming layer of waterproof under it to keep my curl, but if I want a lot of length and volume that's not going to flake and smudge, this is a great mascara. I love the sanitary dispensing mechanism of Remedy Derm Dissolve Cleansing Balm. It twists up, and this is a great first step to a double cleanse. I just massage it over my dry skin, emulsify with water. It rinses cleanly. It doesn't leave a slimy residue that takes forever to rinse off with water, and then I go in with my regular cleanser. This is a really, really nice and nicely priced cleansing balm that I would hands down repurchase. As usual, it mostly consisted of products that I love because those are typically the products that I go through fully. Let me know in the comments if you found this video helpful in some way and if you want to see more empties videos in the future. I love watching empties videos myself because I find it helpful to see what people are actually using in their everyday life. But just because I find them helpful doesn't mean that you do. And if you did find this video helpful or enjoyable in some way, I would love it if you would give this video a like or hype it and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!